Alright, we're gonna start this video off like this. I know it's a little dark, bear with me. But you guys have responded super awesome to the hot shot related content, alright? And I know I quit, and I know I'm not doing OTR, but as a big f you to everybody that tried to bring me down and say I can't do this and I can't do that, I'm gonna show you guys that I can hot shot whenever the f I want and get work whenever the f I want. Plain, simple, to the point. I know only about 1% of you people are out there bitching, but I've got plenty of local work lined up. I've got plenty of shop work lined up in the meantime. When the shop's slow, I can do hot shot. When hot shot's slow, I can do... And realistically, we're going into our peak season, so I'm gonna be busy as shit the entire time. But I'm gonna keep making these hot shot videos, and I'm gonna keep doing these repair videos on the truck because you guys seem to absolutely love them. Ad revenue has like doubled since last month. I think I went from like $400. I think this month it's gonna be like $1,000, which is kind of nuts. So it's more than doubled, and everything's crazy. So I'm heading to the Loves now. That first video you saw when I got back with the turbo falling off, every video after that, the 4 videos after that, I edited all of those in one night. And then the 3 videos after that, I edited all in one night, and now I'm going to edit 2 videos right now. So the video after the Dirty Dough trailer, the 2 videos after that are edited, and then this is the 3rd video, which this 3rd video will be edited after that. So basically I'm editing a ton of videos, or I'm recording a ton of videos, and I'm editing like 3 to 5 of them at a time, because that's just what time allows, because I only have so much charge on a laptop, and I have an inverter in the truck, but I haven't hooked it up yet, which is kind of stupid. I probably should. But going to Loves now, gonna go edit videos. I appreciate all you guys that have kept this shit positive. I definitely appreciate you guys. I am having fun really trolling with the haters, because I've noticed there's literally guys commenting constantly over and over again, just like random nonsense. And it's really helping to push the videos out there, which is absolutely hilarious, because I have like people say, oh, I hate you, this and that, and I'm like, I don't even know you, but at the same time, you've made like 15 comments on a video, and I'm just like, dude, you're doing nothing but helping. So I am all 100% for it. It's kind of awesome to have both sides kind of helping out. So just wanted to let you guys know, I appreciate every single one of you guys that have been supportive and understand that I have a family to support and raise, and this is, I mean, this is extra income, but you know, I'm happy with it. All right, so I was up till about 2 o'clock last night, getting all the videos updated and whatnot. So whatever video you guys saw on Tuesday and Wednesday, I edited basically Tuesday morning. I got back at 2 in the morning. So we're down at Mims, Florida now. I got to run to the bank in a little bit, but we have had 3 canceled loads so far. Funny enough, all on the load board, because you guys have been asking me where I've been getting my loads from, and it's about 50-50. So 50% of the loads I get from the load board, and 50% of the loads I get are from direct customers. That tiny home was a direct customer. The 2 trailers that went from Oregon to California and Oregon and California, those were load board loads. I think the Dirty Dough trailer was a load board load, and then I know the one from Texas to Florida was a direct load. So I've called on 3 on the load board this morning. The rates are kind of ass on the load board, so I really do like to run directs, but I mean, it is Florida. So we should have, I know it's too early technically for the snowbirds, but we are kind of getting to the end, so stuff should start moving up north. I had a gooseneck a customer canceled on. I had a boat that was an oversized, so I don't know if we can run it. They did say it was gone. And then I had a 3rd load, but that one doesn't move until the 15th, and I'm not sitting down here till the 15th. So we're trying to find something going north. I'm not in a super big hurry. I didn't get up until like 10 or 11. I think it is 12 o'clock now. So I've only been up for like an hour and a half now. So I need to go bank run, gym run, and find a load. Guys, you remember what I was saying about internationals? I think I said something about internationals in my last video. How ironic. Oof. I feel for him though. I hope everything's all right. Next day, I genuinely couldn't find anything that hasn't canceled. Going through Florida, passing the weigh station now, but again, nobody cares about trucks when they're empty. We have about 11.5 hours to go. I said fuck it around 11:30, and I'm like, I'm just gonna drive back up. It's only 800 and some miles. We're just gonna drive back up. Tomorrow is a 4-year anniversary, and unfortunately with it being the 29th, that shit only comes once every 4 years. So I have a ton of work lined up at the shop. I just need to get back and do it. And as of being one person, we're gonna be pretty busy for a while. So I need to just get in there, get caught back up, and then obviously I'm gonna do some traveling content for you guys, but it's not gonna be this over the road shit. So just keep that in mind. But I will start updating the rest of this video when we get back to the shop. That guy is fucked. DOT be following him. Well, we're officially leaving Florida, and I'm going to make it a priority to have a second location down here by winter time this coming year, because I love this weather, and I'm headed up to Pennsylvania where it's like 20 degrees. I think this will be my last winter in Pennsylvania. I really hope so, at least. Let's fingers crossed. I'm gonna bust my ass this year to make it so that I don't have to live in Pennsylvania in the wintertime. All right, so I've been driving about 167 minutes. I'm almost out of fuel, and we're at the very end of a tank, so I'm gonna park up on this shitty hill like this so I can get some fuel. Now, guys, I'm gonna do these traveling videos for you guys, and when it's warm out, I'm gonna try and just do like maintenance and stuff, since you guys like the videos, which is very, very apparent. Since you guys like the maintenance videos, instead of having breakdowns and shit, I feel like it would make the most sense just to do the maintenance away from home. That way you guys watch it. Because if I just do the maintenance in the shop, you guys, I mean, some of you guys like it, but you know, I got to do the injector, so I'm going to do that at the shop. But I'm also going to try and go get the U-joints done eventually and the drive shaft and shit. So we should be home tonight around like 1 or 2 in the morning. Then we're gonna get all this cleaned out, and I'm gonna start trying to be more strategic with some shit. I don't like that I'm carrying around an extra radiator, but at the same time, it's like, I'm gonna reuse that. I'm gonna straighten out some of the fins and whatnot. So other than that, I mean, trip's going all right. You can tell we're leaking some of the trans fluid. That side's tight. This fucking self-tapper keeps coming out. But yeah, we're definitely leaking some of the fluid from the transfer case, so that's what's all over the side here. Oh, I think we're getting low. I hear noises. Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, but it's been real, it's been fun, but yeah, need to get Bertha cleaned. I'd love this truck to be black. I thought about getting a new bed. I don't know if I'm gonna yet for Bertha. We're definitely gonna fix the rust. Should be pretty simple to do that. Just go get some rockers, but I think now we're out. Yeah, we're definitely out now. Man, remember when I said something about trash earlier? This is South Carolina now, so I mean, I'm moving pretty good. But the fact that all that stuff, there's beer cans and all that shit, I don't know, should I throw my trash back there too? What do you guys think? That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought about taking a piss, but I don't know where their cameras are at, so I'm probably just gonna go to the next pilot, fill up just enough fuel to get me home. I don't know, when I'm sitting, I don't like to fill the aux tank. So if I'm only driving like a couple 100 miles a week, I don't like to fill the aux tank, because just in case something happens and it ruptures or some shit from the temperature changes, you can definitely feel the difference, and it'll pop eventually. You hear a big boom coming out of nowhere. So, all right, 9 hours, 45 minutes to go. We have about 3/4 of a tank. So I'm gonna need one of y'all South Carolinians to like explain this shit to me, because I smelled this when I was coming through Louisiana and Mississippi, and I want to know what's going on here, because like this smoke, I cannot handle this shit with my asthma. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. I'm ended up putting something over my face just to travel through here. But why is it up in South Carolina? All right, we got another 3 hours in. Time to take a piss. By the way, I want to mention to you guys that caffeine on these trips, right? How much caffeine do y'all think that I go through? on a trip like this, right? So I'm gonna answer that. The only caffeine that I actually take is pre-workout. And I only take the pre-workout when I'm either going to the gym, or if I'm skipping the gym that day, I will take it like probably at the last 4 hours of my shift. But if I go to the gym every day, I don't take pre-workout during my shifts. So mind you, right now I can drive as much as I want. I'm not hooked up to any logs. I'm not hooked up to any trailers. I'm literally done, right? I've already taken a 34-hour reset. There's no loads down there. I'm done. So I'm gonna take a piss now, and that's pretty much it. No. All right, boys, I have fabricated another failure. Just kidding. The underboost code came back and put me in limp mode for a little bit there. So I'm going down the highway, clearing the limp mode while I'm driving because it only gives you quarter throttle. But we're gonna get a new boot and fix it up. Been driving for about an hour, had to stop because pre-workout is basically an aggressive coffee. So you think you poop on coffee, this stuff is aggressive. Gonna see what fuel mileage I can get this trip. We're at 405 miles. I just drove another 88 minutes. I was gonna keep driving, but gotta piss. So let's get in there. All right, so you guys asking about fuel mileage. I am about an eighth a tank right now, and we've gotten about 501.4 miles. Mind you, my speedometer is tuned and correct to the GPS time. So, yeah, I do have it, you know, there is a tune and a flash file on there. And that's the mileage we're getting on stock stock tuning and 50 over injectors. One injector is stock, but we'll address that later. But I'm gonna see how many miles I can get on one tank, because we have like 95 miles to go, and I'm gonna see if I can make it all the way home on this tank. I don't think I can, but I'm curious, and that'll give you guys like how much fuel mileage do I get on this truck running specifically highway. I'm gonna drain the tank so it's 35 gallons. I'm gonna try to run it down until I have about a gallon left, and then we're gonna calculate the fuel mileage. So we're at 535.5 miles. And the tank's pretty low, but we still have a couple of gallons left. So I don't know. Do you guys think if I wasn't doing 75 to 80 this entire trip, I could have got 600 miles to this tank? I'm gonna run it as low as I can and then just call it 35 gallons, because that's what this tank holds. So I'm gonna go fill up here just with whatever's left in the aux tank, and we're just gonna call it 15 miles a gallon. I think 15 miles a gallon is more than fair, which means if I filled the whole tank up at 15 miles a gallon, because I drive the way I do, you can probably get 17 miles a gallon. Keep in mind, it's a 4x4 truck with wide tires, and it weighs 9,700 pounds. And when it's out of fuel, it weighs 9,000 pounds. But keep that in mind, it's a heavy truck with wides. So 15 miles a gallon empty, driving 75, 80 miles an hour most of the time. Let's just call it, you could easily get over 2,000 miles on this tank, which is pretty cool. Now, if we got rid of the wides and got rid of some of the weight, and, you know, maybe we got it down to like 8,500 pounds, put stock wheels and tires on it, we'd probably get 19 miles a gallon, I would say. Just my guess, but I don't know. You guys were wondering, so that's my answer to it. You could get 2,000 miles out of a tank of fuel. All right, thank you, Marilyn, for having these downward fucking spirals. Getting fuel. Hey, would have been nice for him to move over, but whatever. Let this fucker fill up. We're dripping fuel from somewhere. I think the filter's leaking. Oh well. This will be my last time using this aux tank for a while, because we are not going out for a... Apparently I got more fuel than I thought I did, because she started filling. Fuck! That sucks. Wasted a little bit, but whatever. Yo, I'm back in Pennsylvania, right? I left Florida this morning at like 10 o'clock, and it's 32 degrees in Pennsylvania. I hate this. I'm already ready to go back to Florida. All right, we're back in Pennsylvania. You can tell by the beanie, it is 35 degrees up here and absolutely miserable. And honestly, if it wasn't for the family and the wife, I would not have come back because I was enjoying the Florida weather. But let's be real here. We're going back in the shop today. I've got plenty of work lined up for the next couple weeks. We need to spend the next week or so getting everything caught up. I got to get that white truck done and out. He's bringing me the parts today finally. So new gaskets and all that stuff, and then we're going to throw the motor in probably early next week. We have a trip planned out to Indiana to go pick up a customer truck as well. And lane blocked ahead. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're sitting in traffic. So we got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm going to try to get as much stuff done as possible. I got the injectors. I got a spare injector for the 50s, and I'm trying to get a fifth wheel set up as well for the truck. So we're gonna, do that. I'm gonna just come over. I don't think my turn signal's working. Wife just sent me a picture this morning saying my right brake light's out. So even though I smashed the left brake light or the left tail light, I need to get new tail lights anyway, because when these LED lights go out, they go out. Like, there's no turn signal. And I know it work because that one over there actually works. So we have to get new tail lights anyway. So I got all new lights ordered for the Dakota. I got lights ordered for this in the back. Got to get the fifth wheel set up in because I do plan on doing any of these local runs. To me, Florida is local. Like, when I was going to New Jersey and down, it was like an 18-hour trip. But if I cut out New Jersey in general and I'm just shooting down, it's literally only a 12-hour drive. I left Florida at 10:30 in the morning and I got home at 12:45 in the morning. So I did pretty good for what it was. Mind you, I'm empty, no logbook, none of that bullshit. I'm literally just a pickup truck. I've already taken a 34-hour restart, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna run. I'm literally going home to work in the shop. So we're gonna work in the shop. So all of the boringness aside, let's go get this white truck done. We'll see how long this video gets. I'm gonna try to get it up for you guys as soon as possible. But let's get in there and kind of update everybody on where we're at with the big shed. All right, we back in big shed. I gotta get everything caught up. So he's bringing me these the parts for these motors today. I'm gonna be taking one of these manifolds for a second gen swap, and we are gonna be taking it down to get machined and straightened up. I can't remember which one's the good motor and which one isn't. I think it'll be pretty obvious when I get back there. I'm pretty sure that this one is the good motor, and then that one's the parts motor. Pretty sure. I'll go back and check in the videos and whatnot. I remember the one with the downpipe should be the good one. So we're going to be refreshing this entire motor, and I think he's taking this one today, but we are going to take a couple of parts off of it. I know we're reusing this turbo and manifold on this motor, and then this thing will be together. It's like 35 degrees, but I tried to dress as warm as I could. We got to get these Rockstar wheels out of here, and I got a couple of bites on this motor, so we'll see how that goes. And I think that's leaking. Did that fall over? No. Okay, that's good. Oh, this guy's supposed to be coming for that as well, so might have that gone as well. And then, yeah, we're just going to get everything cleaned out. Just kind of trying to give you guys as much of an update as possible. Just checking the lights. Wife texted me this morning and said my brake light was out. So I guess it's time. Let's see. Turn the four-ways off. See, there's no way to check the brake lights. So I'd never be able to check the brake lights without like a stick or something. Oh. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's, I don't know if that'd be a wiring issue or a light issue, but I'm gonna go get new lights, I guess, because that side's out. That sucks. Oh well. But yeah, we're, just to kind of give you guys a finishing update for the video, we are gonna be getting those injectors in, and what that means is I'll have a spare 50 over injector. The guy felt bad because after about 8,000 miles, one of the injectors went out, so they're just giving me a spare, which is awesome. So I'm gonna leave that up and open, and turbo has not fallen off yet, so I think we're good there. Intake and everything's been good. Turbo hasn't been making weird noises. I know I'd like to do the VGT swap. Probably gonna take these motors in here Told you guys I had a new motor, so we're gonna replace that in Bertha for now and get everything cleaned out of the back and go from there. All right, we're getting stuff cleaned up. We got all the parts. He just brought me a bunch of stuff for this. So we're gonna start tackling this on Monday. I got the bike brought out. Started spraying some degreaser on these. Like I said, this is the good motor. So we're gonna do all that. And I think you guys have enjoyed the adventure videos a lot. So Sunday, we're gonna be getting the new injector to throw back in it. They're giving me a spare. And then I'm gonna try to do some of these adventure videos for you. I know we're pretty busy here in the shop. I'm trying to take a couple of days just to kind of like unwind and just get back into it. He's taking the heater, that's gonna go get fixed. But Big Shed is looking pretty organized. So moved some of the welders over, moved some of that stuff. We're gonna be getting rid of some of the bikes here soon. I know that one has no title. I need to take that back to the guy I got it off of because he wants it back. And I'm like, okay, cool. Gets that out of here. These two, slow and steady. We will be getting the lift in eventually. And the compressor. That should be gone Saturday. Just kind of give you guys an update. And then a lot of the stuff in the corner should be gone Saturday. And we'll figure out something with the cab. But in the meantime, we're gonna get lights and some other things on order. Take care of that. And eventually get rid of this. And we were going to use this, but I don't think we are, so the frame is back up for sale if anybody needs it. But I'd like to clear pretty much all of this out as possible. So I think a lot of this stuff is going on Saturday, thankfully. And then, surprised none of these cans froze or exploded from Josh putting them over there. But other than that, that's going to do it for this video. Eventually, we're going to be pulling the trans because I do see rear main leak. It's not enough to justify pulling it yet, but I want to get a billet flex plate. I'm going to rotate some tires and start working on the second gen swap. And then we're going to do away with this intake again because it just, as much as I don't like the whistle, I definitely noticed a loss in power putting a stock intake back on over the other one. It was way more responsive on a stock tune with the cold air intake, or not even having an air filter on it in general. But slow and steady. Bertha's gonna go under the knife. I'm also gonna do an LED up here somewhere because like those always break, but apparently LEDs fit in those little holes. So we're gonna start taking advantage of that and running them off of that. So that'll be cool. But other than that, anybody wants this bumper, let me know because we're gonna be getting a steel bumper. 350 bucks takes this, it's in good shape. The only thing is right here, just need to smack that back, but this bumper's in perfect shape. So if anybody wants it, close the video out here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. We are sitting at 295,000 miles. So we did about 11,000 miles, 26 miles short of 11,000 miles across the country.